Mm. Mm.
First of all. So the metric by which we judge our life isn't now we're going to look at how he got it right and we're going to judge ourselves up against how he got it right. That's not the metric by which we judge our life, right? And so the first thing you would want to think of is, why do I feel ashamed? And when I say this out loud, I'm not saying for you to go analyze it yourself. I'm saying that's something I would talk to God. Why do I feel ashamed in the day? It took me longer to cry out to you than it took Jesus. Why do I feel ashamed about that? Where is it written that the value of a person's life or their identity is found in how quickly they call out to Abba? Where is that written?
Yeah.
Is that hesitations? I mean, where is that written? And what I would say is that's kind of a symptom of the carnal mind.
Yes.
Right? It's a symptom of still trying to get somewhere. Right? Still trying to get, you're still destination minded instead of relationship minded. Okay? And what I mean by that is essentially at the root of it all, we're basically upset because we're not at the place yet where we don't need God.
Right.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
And when will we get there?
Right.
When will we get to the place where nothing moves us and we don't need God?
Never.
Never. Never. And so where are we actually trying to get? We're trying to just have a relationship with God.
Yeah.
That's all. Well, we're already there. So we're not trying to get anywhere. So anytime we hear language that is spoken to us or come against us in our hearts that speaks of how we're not, why aren't you here? That immediately, man, you know that's the serpent, that's the carnal mind, that's the voice of the stranger, that's not the voice of God, right? And in the day we feel that way, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You just start talking with God, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm glad, that's funny you brought that up because I was thinking, you know what, my favorite part about the Bible study last week, I think, was the part about living by the knowledge of Jesus or living by the knowledge of the tree of the knowledge of good. That was my favorite part. So you brought that up. So what that means is the place that I reason from about my life is Jesus seated at the right hand, not me and whether I'm getting it right or not. So the moment I'm living by looking at myself and seeing whether I'm getting it right or not, I'm living by the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Yeah.
That tree, no matter how good you think you get it to the good side, will always tell you your life is evil. It will always tell you your life is evil. Right? So Erica, let's say that in this instance, let's say you freaking called out to God immediately. Abba! Immediately. Do you think that the voice of the accuser would have been shut then?
No.
Yeah.
No. There's a deception.
No.
He would have come and accused you of something else.
Right.
Well then, why don't you go do this then? Right?
Oh,
if you got it right, go do. Why aren't you doing this?
Right.
Why aren't you doing that? It's always that. It's always getting you to weigh the balance of your life as good or evil by what you see in yourself, by what you see in your ability, by what you see in the world around you. Right? Instead of living by the knowledge of the Son of God. Right? There's a knowing about our life that comes from Jesus Christ. And we want to live by that knowledge because that knowledge will always tell us something about our life that says it is very good.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And then it will always tell us something about God that says He is very good. Right? So you always come out with the end conclusion of He is very good and my life is very good. Well then, hallelujah. Right? So anything that's got you weighing your life in the balance with something other than the resurrected Jesus, you know that the place you're reasoning from isn't from above. It's from below.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Right. So let me try.